Hey, it's video time. It's video time. What we're doing, we're cutting out some photos. I don't have any smart way of doing this, so I'm just going to do it by hand. I've got a couple to do, so I thought I'd just make a video as I'm cutting. I wanted to talk about crossover with working with friends. I'm currently cutting a friend's photos, personal photos, and I did it for a cheap price, but I had to wait a long time to get the payment. So it's never. I mean, it was never going to be worth it. But I wonder how people feel about this, and not necessarily because of this job I'm doing now, but I've just got a rule now. I either work for free or I work for my wage. I don't do mates rates, and if it's free, it's got to be super easy. I'm doing a friend's wedding stuff at the moment, and I'm doing it, and I'm doing it as a gift. And it's in 2 languages, so obviously fonts don't work. Fonts don't work with the flipping Polish accents and stuff, because it's Polish and English. So there's me, and so I'm spending half my time scrolling through data, looking up and down for Polish accents, which I don't really know what I'm looking for. And for some reason, some of them work on the font and some of them don't. So, and I had to re-ask for the data, and I spent about 3 hours on it last night, and I was a bit frustrated. And then she messaged me today, "Can we have a flyer instead of a leaflet, like a little booklet instead of a leaflet?" And I just said to her, "You tell me what you want, right? Stop moving the goalposts. I'm giving you instructions." And then she got upset and started crying. I was just like, no. She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry I've upset you." It's like, you haven't upset me like in a sad way. It's frustrating working with someone who's looking over your shoulder every 5 minutes. It's never going to be good enough. Let me complete something, and then we can go to version 2. At the moment, I'm doing a bit of this, bit of this, bit of this. So my rule now is I don't work with friends unless they're dying. I don't know, because friends take the piss. I said to her, "If you were a client, I'd be rubbing my hands." "What's that? You want me to work again? Do little silly changes? No problem." Nice little hourly. And then this is the thing about money as well. If a client knows they're paying for my time, they come to me with the correct information, because they know they need to know that I can, I'm not going to be back and forth with emails and stuff. But I just want to complete something. It's so frustrating. And then she said, "Oh, the data isn't even complete, so we don't even have all the names for the tables." And so I'm like, "So what am I working on?" Then I tried doing a data merge in Illustrator called variables. I've done it in Photoshop. I used to do it in Photoshop all the time, but I did it in I tried to do it in Illustrator. Good old days variables. It's not very good for exporting files, so I had to go into InDesign and do data merge, which is just a million times faster. But I don't even know why data merge isn't in Illustrator. It's probably you can get different artboards in Illustrator. It's probably because of the pages, isn't it? Because you can have hundreds, perhaps thousands of pages in Illustrator, in InDesign. So maybe that's it. But yeah, what's the line? Where do you draw it with friends? I have to take a payment. I took a payment for this. I'm losing money, but the money for me is more about a symbol of well done. I won't do it for free. This time now, it's going to take me 20 minutes to cut all this. I've laminated it, printed it. It's vinyl, but he just said he can take them as is. And but yeah, I just said to myself, I'm not gonna. No one's helping me. I'm not helping anyone else. And you know, I just seem to be the guy that everyone goes to. I'm never doing a wedding. I'm never doing a wedding again. Bloody hell. People will come to you with templates they've got found off online. They just don't want to pay for them. So they're like, I don't want to pay for this, so I don't mind wasting your time. Do you know what I mean? So it's quite telling. Like, I don't want to pay £20 for this template, so I'm going to have you recreate it. And I'm like, my time costs more than 20 quid. You know, so, and that's basically it. But do you know what? One thing I am going to do, I will make all of the wedding stuff I've done. I did some wedding stuff for my cousin a couple of years ago, and I'll put them on the asset store for people to download, like stationary layouts and stuff. So there is a product that comes out of this. But at the same time, unless if someone says to me, I need this and this, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to make anyone upset, but a lot of people confuse me giving instructions as me telling them off. And I'm not telling you off. Don't fucking cry. Yeah. And with the Polish stuff, I can't even check if it's right. And then I sent it to her, and she went, "Oh, that's fine, perfectly fine." So I put it into my print ready file. I've got a file which is finals done, signed off, cool. I could probably get them printed, start printing them. You know what I mean? And then she messaged me like later saying, "Oh no, there's a spelling mistake." I thought you checked. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, oh my. And she was like, "Oh, can't you just go through the data and change all the names?" All 110 people I've got to go through. I mean, I thought I was a graphic designer, not the, Well, she's watching telly. Mad, isn't it? People, well, partly my fault, but I also didn't think it'd be this much work. So this is another reason why working with friends never works. If you work with a stranger, you can't take the mick because there's a limitations to what they can do, and usually it's a template. Whereas I've made everything from flipping scratch, flowers and everything. It's still the autumn leaves. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's a bit of Sleep Token in the background. Yeah, I just thought I haven't posted a video today, this week, so I'm going to post this one and just sort of have my ramblings about frustrations, friends and business, leisure and business. Can they be mixed? I'm going to keep this in unless someone's dying. I ain't helping because friends sort of become clients then, and they start telling you this and that and this and that, and I'm like, whoa. You're telling me what? Oh, can't you just change the font? Can't you just find a font? Okay, yeah, I can find a font. That's taking me time. You know what I mean? Like, can't you just do this? I can't do it. I just can't do it. Why can't you do it? So I've broken the rule of not working with friends, and I'm just not going to do it anymore. If it's super, super, super dead, maybe. But again, I need a brief. Always need a brief. So if anything changes, it's drives you nuts, doesn't it? We're cool still. I'll go to the wedding, have a good time. It's over in Poland, but Learned a lesson I already knew, you know. Friends will take the piss. It's the part of the It's not what friends are for. I don't know. Like and subscribe, guys. Blocking the sun. Peace out. Like and subscribe. Peace.